Ariel Helwani in Vancouver, BC for the 2010 Winter Olympic Games with Matisyahu, whose latest single, One Day, is the official theme song of the 2010 Games on NBC. And Matisyahu, longtime fans of yours, I think were very excited when they heard your song in those commercial spots leading up to the game. So how did this whole situation come about for you?
I think I don't know too much about how it actually came into being. I think basically the NBC heard the song and felt it was a good fit for the Olympics, you know, and the message of the song and the message of the Olympics. And that was pretty much, I guess, that's how it went.
For those who haven't had a chance to hear the song, what is the message of it?
It's really basic, you know, just a song about hope and believing in yourself, you know, and believing in making this world, you know, a better place.
Are you an Olympic fan? Is it something that you watched over the years?
I have watched the Olympics over the years, yeah.
I heard that you're a big hockey fan, is that correct?
Yeah, I grew up playing hockey, and it's sort of my favorite sport, so it's great to come up here to Canada.
So have you had a chance to watch any of the events while you're here?
No, nothing.
Are you going to be able to watch any of the events?
Nope.
Really? You're coming to the Olympics, but you're not going to watch anything?
No, it's work, you know. I got the shows and, you know, and this kind of stuff, so we just, you know, make do without. But just being up here is great, you know, to be a part of it and be up here with all the people and in Vancouver, which is such a great city. So.
The Olympics often come under fire because, you know, there's always people who will protest against it. They don't like that the government will pump so much money to build all these new venues and whatnot. But your message and your song to bring everyone together, and you could sort of forget about all that stuff and have the countries unite, it almost seems very fitting, right? In your mind that is the sort of theme for these particular games at this particular time in our history?
Yeah, I think that's really the benefit and the whole point of the Olympics is that countries come together that might otherwise be squabbling or, you know, where there might be problems, but everyone comes together to compete for a higher purpose, and the higher purpose is sports and competition and music, you know, and that's the whole idea, is to get people to come together for a higher purpose, you know.
And how about for yourself? Have you noticed a sort of rise in your popularity since the song was linked up with the Olympics?
I'm not sure. I hope so. We'll see, I guess.
I noticed your Twitter followers have surpassed the 1 million mark, so that's got to be a pretty good accomplishment.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Okay, and by the way, just in case you didn't know, did you know that Israel is actually having a few athletes here? Did you know that?
Oh yeah, what are they? Do you know what they're competing in?
We've got two siblings in pairs skating and one alpine skier.
Oh, cool! That's awesome. Pair skiing, like boys, like the boy and girl.
The boy and girl, brother and sister, in pairs skating, and one alpine skier.
Oh, that's awesome. Cool.
Would you ever think that Israelis would be in the Winter Olympic Games?
You know, yeah, I would think so. You know, Israelis are into all kinds of crazy stuff, so.
You've had actually a lot of sports connections lately. You were recently at a Philadelphia 76ers game, right? There was like a Jewish Heritage Night. So I guess sports and you have been intertwining as of late.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Omri Caspi, you heard of him?
No. Let me see.
He's the first Israeli to ever play in the NBA.
Yeah, I have heard of him. Yeah.
I figured they would try to, you know, make you play at a Kings game or something.
Yeah, no, a good friend of mine is a boxer, also religious Jew. His name is Dimitri Salita. He's a boxer, so actually one time I got to bring him into the ring.
Right. When he was fighting for a title a few years ago.
Yeah.
What was the song that you sang for him?
Lord Raise Me Up.
Right. And you were also featured in his documentary, which I forget the name of the documentary now, but there was a whole scene with you in it.
Yeah, that's right.
He's sort of fallen a bit on hard times. He lost a big fight recently.
Yeah, that was rough.
Do you think he'll come back?
I know he will. I talked to him, and I know he's going to come back, and he's gonna win next time for sure.
One of your specialties, or you know, one of the things that you're known for is beatboxing. How does someone develop good skills in beatboxing?
Practice, you know. A lot of practice in the bathroom where there's good reverb, you know, reverberation and echoes and stuff like that.
So that's it, just sitting in the bathroom, looking at yourself in the mirror and practicing?
Yeah, or in the shower even.
Okay. And obviously, I mean, you represent a certain sect of society, and you've sort of broken through and allowed people to, perhaps people who didn't know much about Hasidic Judaism, look past that and just appreciate you for who you are. Do you feel as though you sort of represent those people and are breaking barriers every time now you're getting more and more mainstream coverage?
Yeah, it's something that I keep in mind, that maybe for a lot of people, you know, it's that might be their only experience of Judaism or seeing a Jew, and luckily I get to be in the position of making music and introducing people to parts of my culture or who I am through music, which to me is the ultimate tool for communication. So it's cool.
All right. Well, Matisyahu is playing tonight at Yaletown in downtown Vancouver, British Columbia. So if you're watching this, get over here, 9 p.m. Pacific. You can catch Matisyahu and his song One Day, which is the official theme song of the Olympics on NBC. A pleasure to meet you, Matisyahu, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.